and welcome to this live stream on a Thursday afternoon. So I've just had a look on the BBC weather, and it's given out showers on the 20th of April, which is the day I plan to go to Twycross to go and visit this new habitat that's there. But again, it doesn't matter because it's an indoor attraction. So it won't matter if it does give the odd rain. But again, at the end of the day, it's April. You're going to get April showers. But then again, the weather could change. I mean, it's nice and sunny this afternoon, I know. And it's given out a glorious weekend apparently coming up. So it's something to look forward to. So, but I also plan to maybe nip over to Rodbaston Animal Zone during the Easter holidays. So maybe the same weekend as Easter, not on the Sunday obviously because I'm going to go to the Twycross Zoo. But if the weather is a bit dodgy by the time we get to next weekend, then I will go to Twycross maybe on the Tuesday, which will be the 22nd, because the weather should be better. Because at the end of the day, I get 3 days off a week anyway, so there's no reason for me not to go and visit any time really, because the zoo's open every day. So I can go in the week if I can't go on Easter Sunday, but I will definitely try and get over to Twycross on the 20th. Because if not, then I may alternate it and decide to go to Rodbaston Animal Zone on the Sunday afternoon instead, and go over there. And then on the Tuesday, go and have a full day at the zoo. I could do that. It might work out better because it's a bit of a rush really, because I have commitments on a Sunday morning anyway. So by the time I get back home, it's going to be gone 12. Then I'd have to have food, lunch. So by the time I leave the house, it's going to be 1 o'clock. It's then going to take me at least 45, 50 minutes to get to the zoo. So it's going to be close to 2 o'clock when I get to the zoo, which only leaves me with 3 hours. And it's quite a trek to go just for 3 hours. So I may decide instead to go over to Rodbaston Animal Zone on the Sunday afternoon instead, because at least there it's only a 40-minute drive to Rodbaston, and I've got more time. I mean, it shuts at 4 o'clock, but it will give me 3 hours over there, and I've got a bit more time, because even though the zoo's quite big compared to the animal zone, it'll be easier for me to probably go over to the animal zone and spend a couple of hours there, and then go to the zoo in the week when I've got more time, because I can go in the morning and then I've got all day there, and it's worth the trip then because I can take some lunch and enjoy the day. So hello to all of you that are watching this live stream, at CarlSmith25 to subscribe. Hello to you, Snow Leopard, that's joined as well. So that's what I might do, because even though I've got the Easter Sunday off because stores closed where I clean, it'd be easier for me to go and have an afternoon maybe over at Rodbaston, and then on the Tuesday, the 22nd, which is the Easter weekend still, to go over to Twycross Zoo and have the full day at the zoo. That'll be better for me, because I get in free anyway regardless, because I've got the annual pass, you see. And it's just like when I went to Peak Wildlife Park on Tuesday, the weather was glorious like it is now. So that's what I might do. Either way, there's going to be a series coming up from both of them. So there'll be 2 more series coming up in the next week and a half, from Twycross Zoo and Rodbaston as well, because they're open during school holidays, Rodbaston and the Reese Heath one that I went to. But I won't go to that one again because I did enjoy it, but it was quite a trek to go, and it was only a small animal zone, whereas Rodbaston, it's more worth it, and it was £9 to go in there, which it is, but there's a lot more choice of animals. So, and of course there's the capybara nugget down there. So, and I do like the animal zone, and they've just had some new pygmy goats in as well. So, and I like the porcupines, they've got prairie dogs. So they've got all the animals there that I like to see. They've got lots of rabbits, lots of guinea pigs. So there'll be lots of videos. They've also got that new creature there as well, the armadillo. And they've got the Provost squirrels. So there's lots of choice of animals in the Rodbaston one. So I will probably go over there on Easter Sunday. So that's a slight change of plan, to go to the animal zone on the Sunday, the 20th. Because at the end of the day, I need more time at the zoo to not just go and explore this new habitat, but just to have a full day, go and explore the butterfly place, the monkeys and the tigers, and and just go and enjoy the day there, really. So I'd rather do that on a full day. So I will do the zoo on the Tuesday, the 22nd, weather permitting. If not, it'll be the Wednesday or the Thursday. Either way, it'll be that week when I go over to Twycross, and I will go and see this new habitat, the spiders and reptiles habitat. So I will take you guys with me on the video. So I will do some live streams when I'm at the zoo, and I'll also do live streams when I'm at the Animal Zone as well, like I did before. So please join that. So hopefully that will be a week on Sunday that I will go over to Rodbaston Animal Zone, and then on the Tuesday I will go over to the zoo. So either way, you've got 2 series coming up. I may even go back to the Monkey Forest as well, but again, I only recently went there the other month, because that was only open on weekends during March. But then not March, it was February. It was February that I went, that's right, because if you remember, I did 3 series in 1 week. I went to the Animal Zone, Reseed and the Monkey Forest all in 1 week, because in half term it was open during the week, and then it was open just during weekends during March, but it's now open daily from this month. So I may go back to the Monkey Forest, but at the moment I'd rather just stick to the Animal Zone at Rodbaston and go over to the zoo at Twycross so I can see this new habitat. I will obviously try and get over to Chester Zoo as well when the weather gets better, because I do want to see this Heart of Africa Savannah that they've got there. That'll be really interesting to see that, you know, there's 57 species of animals in this 22-acre site at Chester Zoo. So, and I need a full day there as well. So I need to get over there one day, get a train early from here so I can get over to the zoo for like 10 o'clock, half 10, because I think the zoo opens about 10. So when it's open till like 5 or 6 o'clock in the evening, that's the best time to go. So I could get an early train from here, around 8 o'clock, something like that, get over to Crewe for 9, so I should get into Chester for 10, so I could get the bus over to the zoo before 1:30, which gives me a good 6.5, 7 hours, which is perfect to go and explore this new animal zone they've got there, the African Savannah, which is called Heart of Africa, and as well as visit the other parts of the zoo, which I didn't get to see last time. But there'll be loads of footage, loads of videos, so please stay tuned for updates on that as well. But for now, during this month, I will be heading over to Rodbaston Animal Zone next weekend. So that's what I'm going to do on the Sunday, go over there on the Sunday afternoon, and then on the Tuesday, during the Easter week, which starts from tomorrow when the kids finish for Easter tomorrow. Cheshire and Derbyshire are already off. Manchester are already off as well. They go back early. So during that week, I'll be heading over to the zoo and the Animal Zone in Rodbaston as well. So that's 2 series to look forward to. And of course, as I said in my last update, there will be the Dubrovnik series coming up next month as well. So that's happening in just under 6 weeks' time. So I'll be able to do the online check-in very soon and get my boarding passes. I've got stuff to print off already. I'm going to book the car park in the next day or 2 as well, and get the insurance sorted. But everything else for going away is sorted. The bag's technically packed as well. I'm very organised when it comes to packing for going on holidays, whether it's a cruise or even a mini break. And I probably will do a mini break as well, maybe during June. As I've said, I would like to get back over to Benidorm and stay over the old town side. I prefer that end anyway, because I keep reading horror stories from the Levante side, where, you know, people outside pubs are getting beaten up and bouncers at the pubs are getting abusive towards girls and lads outside the pubs. And that, to me, it's disgusting, especially when Benidorm does attract a lot of British tourists. So it's getting a reputation of being quite a crime-ridden place at the moment. So I would tend to avoid that area and go down the old town. It's a lot more quieter down the Poniente side anyway. You've got a beautiful part of Benidorm down there. You've got Tapas Alley, the balcony, Sherry's Bar, where the Mapmaster goes, the Dove Park. I mean, I do like to go down to the English side because Mateo's is down there. That's owned by Darren Litton. You've got the hotel where it was filmed. You've got Morgan's Tavern, which was Neptune's. So all the parts from the series are all down there. But you can also go to Mundamar Animal Kingdom down there as well, which is interesting. And of course, there's Terra Natura Zoo just outside the town of Benidorm. That's also worth a visit as well. So if I do a mini break, I will go to one of those zoos, or both of them if I get time, and go and visit them and get some footage So please stay tuned for updates on that as well, because I always go from East Midlands and go with Jet 2. It's a lot convenient. I'm going with Jet 2 next month to Dubrovnik. So that's what I'm going to do.